The main open day for the University of Melbourne being held on the 21st of August 2022, and this year's open day will feature a range of online and on-campus events throughout August. Now you can take campus tours. There's a link in the description below if you want to register for those, and if you want to see more or learn more about any of the campuses at Parkville or Southbank. Now there's 7 campuses, did you know, at the University of Melbourne, and there's you can actually join in on an interactive basis to find hidden treasures in the virtual tour. There's a link below in the description. If you're considering studying at one of the most famous and well-known universities in Australia, the University of Melbourne, well, why not take the opportunity? If you can, well, you should. If you're considering it, you can attend any or all of these events that they've got coming up during 2022. Now, that's where you'll be able to find out information on the academic side of university life. Also, the nuts and bolts such as entry pathways, details about their courses, other processes, requirements, visas as well. You can find and ask information about social aspects such as student clubs and activities, as well as student accommodation and other support aspects. And if you're worried about missing family and friends, well, guess what? There's cultural support specific to you, whether it's Ramadan, Eid or Diwali, and any questions you've got, all the information is available. You can ask in person. The staff, the international student support staff, will be there to answer your questions. And guess what? Those support staff, they're there just for you, to help you succeed at the University of Melbourne. University Open Days in Australia 2022. If you're a future student or a prospective international student, if you're a parent of maybe your child wants to come to Australia to study, well, guess what? Most universities in Australia have an open day of some description. Some even provide campus tours, and some actually provide a combination of campus tours and virtual tours of not just their campuses, but many other facilities. Now, these information sessions for specific groups of people, not just future students, but also parents and career markets and such. Now, also, if you go to their website, many will likely have documents that you can download to help you discern which is the best university education in Australia for you and your child. What are the best ways to make the most of University Open Days occurring around the country in Australia? Well, guess what? We can give you a few tips on how to tackle open days. G'day and welcome to This International Student Life. We tell stories, and our story is international student education. Wise Words Media is always looking for great stories about international students in Melbourne, and we're always keen to share any story of any student here that we think might be helpful to those. You might be currently overseas just trying to decide whether to come to Australia. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll chat to you soon. This International Student Life is produced by Wise Words Media. This episode contains nil paid promotions. All information in this episode is taken from sources available to the public in the public domain. Wise Words Media accepts no responsibility for any errors or omissions of information in this episode.